Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the BH Cosmetics Trendy in Tokyo palette. So I did a video not long ago where I was doing some makeup shopping online, and I took you guys with me and I created a video just browsing through and buying some makeup basically. And then I did a video where I did a makeup haul of all the makeup that I had ordered from that video, and then I was showing you guys it from when it arrived. And so now this product was one of the things that I bought in that haul, and I wanted to do an individual video on a tutorial on it just to show you guys what the palette's like, because when I went to buy it I didn't look at any reviews or anything on YouTube because I wanted to do one for myself, and you know, this palette really stood out to me from all the others basically because it was so colourful and there were some nice shimmers in there, some matte colours and things like that. So I was really excited to try this palette when it came, and so I'm going to show you guys today if it's any good. So I'm going to be testing it out, creating a makeup look. I'm going to probably do like a rainbow eye to try and test as many colours as I can in this palette. Yeah, so if you want to see how good if this palette is any good, what my review is of it, and if you should buy it or not, then carry on watching. So the palette itself, I'm gonna take it out and have a look. So it's, for a start, I love the packaging. It's got, you know, it's mint green, it's got all these cute little symbols on it, obviously relating to Tokyo, and then when you open the palette, it's got one of these little things there, protectors, and it's just got so many shades in it that I love. So it's got, like, you know, a lot of pinks and purples on this side, then we've got some orange, reds and yellows, and then we've got the blues, greens, and then we've got the more blues and some purples. So you've basically got every colour you need for a makeup look here if you want to do a colourful one. And you know, some are so bright, so I really want to see how pigmented they are, if they work any good, if they're you know, worth the money. This was only £12.50, so it's so cheap anyway. I have looked on Beauty Bay today and it is currently, I'm afraid, out of stock if you did want it, but I'm sure it'll be coming back very soon. So let's just get straight on with the video. So I'm going to put an eye base on first. I've obviously already done my face makeup, so it's all done. All we need to do is the eyes, so I can, you know, put the video dedicated just to the eyes so you can see how the palette works. So I'm going to go in with this P. Louise base, and this is in Rumour 01. I'm just going to pop this on my eyes. I'll do one eye on camera, one eye off camera, I think, and then I can show you the finished look at the end. Now my eye has got a base on it, is all ready to go. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, let's do both eyes on camera, and I can do different colours on both eyes so that we can really test out the colours. That might actually be better. I can use as many colours as I can then, just to get a real idea of if this palette's any good, what the pigmentation's like of all the different shades and everything. I'm going to first go in with Trendsetter, which is this orange shade here, and I'm just going to basically do this in the crease. The brush is a tiny bit wet, so it may not be coming out as pigmented as usual, but I'm just popping that on the crease. Well, I do it just above my crease because I have hooded eyes, so I don't have much space to work with here, so I do it a bit higher than usual just so that I've got enough space to fit in all the colours. But it's a really nice orange shade. It's a little bit brighter than I thought it would be actually. It looks a little pastel-y in the actual palette, but it seems to be a lot brighter than in the palette. So that's the orange all done, and I really like that colour, so that is a good start. So I'm going to go back in with the base and just cut the crease so that we can fit in a bunch of colours next to each other on my eye. So that's one eye done, so I'm just going to do the same thing on this side, just cut the crease. I'm not doing like an intense cut crease, just so that I can pop the other colours on. Right, so that's both of them done, which was really quick and easy actually. I'm just going to go over the orange just slightly from where the base has kind of taken off the pigment a little bit. So now let's get into the colours. So I'm going to do maybe like a blue and green on this side, red and purple on this side, red, pink, purple. So let's go first into the pinks. So I'm I'm first off going to take Blossom, which is this baby pink colour here, and I'll pop this in the inner corner. That's a really, really pretty shade as well. I love that. This is just not the right brush. It's pigmented, but you need to get a lot of product for some reason. But I do love that shade. That is so nice. So now that the pink shade's on, let's go into this shade. So I'm then going to go into Emoji, which is this like purpley pink shade. This looks really bright on here, so I'm hoping the pigment is going to come off that bright in on my eyes. Oh, I love it. I can make some really cute looks with that. So I'm just going to blend it in with that other pink. It's actually quite a nice blend already. Because that this cut crease isn't very clear, I am going to go in with like a glitter after and just highlight it out a little bit more because it seems very like faint. So I'm just blending that in with the pink and blending it out a little bit more there. And then I think I'm going to go in with Kyoto, which is this like deep purple shade. Now I don't know if this is going to work right with it. I should maybe go in with the red. I'm going to go in with the purple. It's quite dark to be blending into this pink, but we're going to give it a go anyway and just give it a try. Just trying to really gently blend that into the pink. So it's not brilliantly blended, but it's not too bad. But the pigment looks really nice, and I think them three shades actually look quite nice together. So on this side, we're going to do like a blue and green kind of look. So let's go into, what shade should we go into? We'll go into Wasabi first, I think, for the inner corner, which is a super bright green, so I really hope it comes out like that. Wow, that is such a nice colour. That might be my favourite shade so far, to be honest, because that is so nice. Look how simple that was. So that's the green. That was so quick. And then I think I'm going to go into... We'll go into Bamboo and then I'll go into Fortune, I think, because all these are shimmers. So I'm going to go into Bamboo first, which is like a deeper green. I actually really like that shade of green. I'm going to just use the other side of this brush I've just used because it's actually a really nice brush. So that one doesn't seem to be as pigmented. Let me just get a bit more product on. There it is. This shade actually really reminds me of a shade from Jeffree Star and Morphe palette. I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called, but it definitely looks very similar to a shade from that palette. There's that one done. This eye seems to be going very well. And then the last shade I'm going to go into is that Fortune, which I said about this one. This is like a lighter blue. It would be good to have maybe a little bit of a darker blue, but it's okay. It should be able to blend in quite nicely. I like that shade too. That looks really pretty actually. It's like a kind of baby blue. There we go. And then I'm just going to take that darker green again and just blend that into the blue because that one seems to have disappeared slightly. I haven't tried these yet, but these are the Living My Best Light crystal eyeshadow trio. So I'm going to use this one. I've never used these before. So this is in the shade Moonstone, and I'm just going to pop that on the crease just to cut it because I think it'll look way better than what it does now because it's kind of like mishmashy. So I'm just going to use like a very flat brush, a very small thin brush, and just take that in. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's really pretty actually. So as you can see, like if the crease doesn't really look how you want, you can kind of cut it with a glitter like that and that looks so much better. Wow, this glitter is actually really, really nice. Well, now you can see they're completely uneven. Oh, this is the problem with hooded eyes. It's so hard to do a cut crease, really. Okay, well, we're just going to go on. Who cares? What can we do about it now? But this is, oh, they're so uneven. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to go in with the colours that I didn't get to use. So for the bottom lash line, for this side, I'm going to use this red, which is Fashion. This is one that I wanted to use on the top, but I didn't, so I'm going to use that on the bottom instead. So let me just go in with that like pink shade Emoji. Make it a little bit pinker. Well, it's done. It's done, whatever. And then for this one, I'm gonna use the yellow. Yellow? Karaoke, I didn't realise I didn't use it, so I'm going to use it, even though it looks a mess. But do you know what? We're not doing this for that. We're doing it so we can see a review on all the colours. And we've definitely been able to get all the colours on here, so. I find it very hard to find a very pigmented yellow. So this would be very good if it's really pigmented. I mean, it's not the most pigmented, but it definitely is there. You can see it. And I've put quite a lot of product on, to be honest, so. There we go. So I'm going to just get some lashes on and then I will tell you my final opinion. So now I have lashes on and this is the final look. So my final review of this palette, I actually love it. So as you can see, I've done the green eye and a pink eye and I absolutely love the palette. I'm excited to try the shimmers because we didn't get to try any of them, so I might swatch a few of them now and just see what they look like on the skin because I haven't had a chance to try them yet. But I've tried to use as many shades as I can. I think I've used 9 shades out of 12, which is pretty impressive to be honest. But you know, I've tried to show you guys how the palette works. So as I said before, it's £12.50, which is super cheap. You can either get it on BH Cosmetics website or you can get it on Beauty Bay. It's a really nice palette. The shades are like so smooth and pigmented. I would literally say this is like a 9 out of 10. I can't really fault it too much, to be honest. It's cute packaging. I love the shades. It's so colourful. It's so like inspiring just to look at. You can create so many looks with it. Let's have a little swatch of some of these because I'm so excited about this electric one and I'm kind of gutted I didn't get to use it today. So I'm gonna just go into that one because I love like a royal blue, and especially if it's like a shimmer. I think it's so pretty. So I'm going to do it on the back of my hand because I have tattoos on my arm, so it's not very easy to swatch. But this is Electric, which is a like electric blue, royal blue. This is really, really nice. We've got Lively, which is like a turquoise shimmer. So let's try that one. Oh, I like that one. Need a bit more pigment, but that's a really, really pretty shade actually. I really like that. Another one we didn't try is Sake, which is a shimmer purple. That's really pretty as well. It doesn't look, yeah, it does. That's really, really pretty actually. I really like that. And we've got Anime here, which is like kind of between both of these pink shades. And again, it's a shimmer, which I think that is actually really, really pretty. I like that a lot. I feel like them two would look really nice together and them two would look really nice together. And I've got one finger left. So I'll try... It says MT Fuji. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's a really nice shade as well. That's actually really pretty. That doesn't really look that shimmery, to be honest, but that looks really nice. And I think like you can make a really pretty look with all the pinks and all the purples, and it's nice that they have more than one shade for each colour so that you can actually create loads of different creative looks with them and, you know, not get bored of the same shade. Because I know in like a lot of palettes they'll have like one green, one yellow, one blue, and that's nice, but it's hard to find colours that match that. If you want to do like a green look, you've got one shade. So in this palette, you know, you've got three green shades and a turquoise, so you can blend them all in together like I've done here and create a really pretty look. So I would definitely recommend this palette. I think it's really nice. It's so good for the amount of money it is as well. £12.50 is literally nothing. So I think that's really affordable for a palette, and I'm really impressed. I mean, I've not used BH Cosmetics palettes before, so I'm well impressed and would definitely recommend. So if you've used this palette before, please put down below in the comments what you thought of it, because I would love to hear your opinions of the palette and what you thought of the palette. And if you enjoyed this video, it was helpful in any way, please give the video a like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon for notifications for when I upload in the future. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.